I'm not panicking. Um, Coming into this match, we had some plot armor. A few points ahead of Ghana. I think we were 5 points ahead. With a Ghanaian win tomorrow, we're still 2 points ahead of them. But Uganda has now emerged as a very real threat to qualify for the World Cup and win this group. People talk about Ghana, Egypt, Ghana, Egypt, Ghana, Egypt, Ghana, Egypt. Uganda is now top of Group E of African World Cup qualifying at the halfway point, 3 games out of 6 played. 3 more to go. 7 points, 1 point ahead of us. And they can qualify for the World Cup, Uganda. I'm not panicking because I expected this match to be a draw. I thought this was going to be like a scoreless draw or a 1-1. I'm not so much worried about the loss as I am worried about the implications of this loss and how we played. If we had lost this game while being the better team, forcing the Ugandan goalkeeper into making a few saves, hitting the post or crossbar a few times, then I would be like, okay, the ship hasn't been turned over, it's just going through a rough patch of waves at the moment. Okay. But we didn't look like scoring. We didn't even look like we were scoring. And that's my concern, because I know Hector Cooper has placed very important, a lot of importance on defense. And honestly, defense is what got us to the AFCON 2017 final. We didn't concede a goal until the last few minutes of the Burkina Faso semifinal. So I'm a little bit worried because we really need to beat Uganda. We don't need to beat them, but it's much, 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 much more preferable if we beat them next week in the return leg in Cairo or wherever we play. So I'm worried because if we're having difficulty scoring goals, we're not going to get the 3 points necessary from each game to wrap up qualification. So it's not the loss itself that I'm worried about, it's the way, it's the fashion in which we lost. Having said that, I'm not, after a few moments of supreme frustration and clearing my head afterwards, I don't really feel like it's time to set the alarm, because what happened to us here is our cushion is now gone. We had a sort of like a Nigeria, Cameroon, Algeria, Zambia type situation going on in Group B, where Nigeria has a 4-point cushion on the rest of their teams in their group. We had that on Congo and Republic of Congo and Ghana. Now, if Ghana or Congo gets a win tomorrow, a draw would be preferable for us because they split the points. That cushion is pretty much evaporated. It's dissipated. So we're still in decent position to qualify, and being as objective as possible about it, I still think we will qualify, because I think if you look at the form that Ghana is in, we had a bad game against Uganda, but Ghana's not doing good right now. Even going back to the AFCON, Ghana's not in very good shape at the moment. It's a wonder they got to the semifinals of the AFCON, because they did it in very unconvincing fashion. They should have lost that quarterfinal to the Democratic Republic of Congo. But anyway, I digress. I do think Ghana will win tomorrow against the Republic of Congo, but that would still put them 2 points behind Egypt. So I'm not, like, sweating, worrying yet. Having said that, I actually do believe that we're not going to beat Uganda next week in the return leg. I think it's going to be a draw, because I think this loss indicates some type of dry spell that we're going through at the moment, and just the confidence that the Cranes will now have from this victory. This could be a demoralizing loss for us. I don't know how it'll affect our team psychologically. Uganda's at top of the group now. They have the opportunity to qualify for their first ever World Cup. So I actually think we're going to get a draw next week, but I looked at the remaining games and I filled out all the results I think will happen. And surprisingly enough, we can afford a draw next week, because what I think is going to happen is this. Excuse me, there's like noise in the background, some construction next door. What would happen is this. In order for us not getting 3 points next week to be a disaster, one of Congo or Ghana would have to get the full 6 points against each other. And I don't think Ghana is going to beat Congo twice, both home and away, within the next few days. And I don't think Congo is going to beat Ghana twice within the next few days. I think Ghana will get 4 points. I think they will win tomorrow at home. But I think Congo, trying to stay alive because they have 0 points from 3 games after that, I think Congo will get a draw at home. And if that happens, then that gives us a month off until October, time to regroup, reorganize, get our shit together, because we need to get our shit together. And then in October, a month from now, we have games against Congo and Ghana. Now, I think this loss can be a blessing for us if we choose to learn the lessons from it. I think we beat Congo at home. I think Ghana will get a road win in Uganda. And then we play Ghana on the road, which will be a very tough match. That match will decide who qualifies. But I think that we're very likely not going to get 2 or more losses in this group. I think the Uganda match, this is just pure speculation, I think the Uganda match will serve to help us in the long run. And I think Ghana will just fall short because they're on 1 point from 2 games. They're still 5 points behind us. 5 points. They win tomorrow, they're still 2 points behind us. We get a draw against Uganda. It's very doubtful, in my opinion, Ghana gets 6 points against Congo, because that's usually not how things work in Africa in groups that are as close as this. So that means in the last match against Ghana on the road, we would need just a draw to qualify, just a draw. With Cooper's emphasis on defense, I think we would get it, given the form that Ghana is in. They don't look like they're going to change anytime soon. So I do think we will qualify. I still think we will qualify for the World Cup, but it'll probably be on the last match day. So, that's my reaction to the match. I'm disappointed, but, I don't believe in super, reactionary, doomsday type of thinking, because what we lost from this match was we lost our comfortability. We didn't lose our World Cup aspirations. We just lost the cushion that we had in the group. And it's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call to get our shit together. We need to start scoring goals. We need to start scoring goals.